Hawaii is so beautifully complicated in what our landscape and waters and community looks like. We have these Mauka watershed forests that capture the water that we all rely on. But then there are waterways that travel down and carry what's Mauka to Makai. And then, of course, now we have development, we have communities, we have all sorts of people living along all of those different zones. And in order for all of this to be healthy and safe, we need to be doing work so that each part is contributing to a healthy whole.
The gathering was about just that. It was to gather, to make sure that we set aside the time in our crazy hectic schedules and competing needs and directives and strategic plans and all the things that we put on ourselves today, but really to make sure that we came together and recommit ourselves to a shared vision that we then can collaborate on and work together.
A lot of us work with community members and schools, ranchers and farmers, but I think for us to have the opportunity to speak for the forest and be able to put it in the context of how it affects the communities and farmers across the landscape is really valuable. And for decision makers, having us talk about things or give presentations over the years, it gets you so far. But I think creating the opportunity to really see things and interact with people on the land and in the air and then bring it back together here is hopefully a really valuable and meaningful experience that'll help guide where some of these funds and momentum is going to go.
While we are constantly developing the tools in our toolbox to protect, the practices that take place on the ground, it's really the people, the humans, the workers that drive it.
If there's one thing the fire taught us, it's just how vulnerable our systems are. We know that if we can incorporate more food systems like a food forest like this that is already in production, it will just set our community up to be more resilient in the long run should there be other disturbances that affect our ability to get food from the outside.
And basically what I'm building out is what we need in case a hurricane hits or a disaster, and it's not if it's going to hit, it's just a matter of when it's going to hit.
We're also deeply concerned about the threat of wildfire to this landscape. Increasingly, as droughts become more chronic and more frequent, we're very concerned about that threat in particular because once an area burns, it may never be that way again forever.
The 2023 Lahaina fires that, wrecked a lot of my best friends' homes. We need to fix our environment before it is ruined, before we can't live here anymore, before Lahaina is just desert. And once it was literally so green, and now you come here and it's just dead everywhere.
And fire, or wildfire in particular, is only ever going to be addressed if we talk about it as a system of different pieces that need to come together. It basically means no one part of this is the whole story. No one player in this is the only thing that needs to happen.
For me and my lived experience, a systems-based approach is a Hawaii approach. It's an island approach. It's one where we recognize the interconnectedness of everything, and we recognize that we have a kuleana, we have a responsibility to contribute to this community and these islands and the environment that we call home, and vice versa, and ensuring that reciprocity is expressed, supported, and endorsed. The work of this collective advances our shared goal to protect and preserve our Aina today and in perpetuity. By restoring native plant species, managing water systems, reducing wildfire threats, championing regenerative soil practices, and educating our communities, the work of these committed partners working together is building a more resilient Hawaii.